Hey, Captain V. Sitting at my office, and I actually got an email from someone who caught a tuna on one of our tuna jigs. And that's when it dawned on me. Not too many people know that AllPro makes some tuna jigs. And there is a tuna bite out there right now. I thought, you know what, let me make a quick video, at least showing you one of our tuna jigs. So, one of our tuna jigs, the one they actually caught their tuna on, was what we called our Speed Squid. Now, we call it Speed Squid not because it looks like a squid. We call it Speed Squid because of the technique on how you use it. It's basically a speed jig that you're going to drop down into the water column where you're identifying the fish, and you're going to rip it up through the water column. And by doing that, the shape of this jig and the action of this jig will attract the strike, the tuna, and develop that strike. What's kind of neat about this one is the design, because whenever we make something, we try to change it up a little bit. But before I go into the design, I want to go into a couple of features, or that I find is important and something that you should consider. So, some of your, let's call your Temu jigs that you order, well, their wire only goes maybe 1.5 inches down into the body of the lure, and that might be fine if you're fishing for sea bass and so forth. But once you start going into the realm of tuna, you need a solid wire from point to point, or tip to tip, front to back, one long solid wire in here. That way you're sure that they do not bend, or they do not break on you, or they don't pull out, because it's a solid connection. Most of these jigs that are made, as well as ours, is made out of lead. So it is possible, even though it's tough, it is possible you could bend it. I can't bend, I'm not strong enough, but you could bend it a little bit. Now, a tuna, 70 pounds, 150 pounds, all muscle, they could bend these, and that's why you want to make sure that you have a solid connection. The other thing that we did, which is slightly different, is with our double assist hooks, because we actually make our own double assist hooks. And we make them out of a Kevlar material. They're 250 pound Kevlar. And we put them on a 250 pound, I think they said it's like 300 pound, but call it 250 pound solid ring. Now, what's neat about the solid ring that you could see here, let me see if I got on there. You got on there, right? This one here, is that they're punched out. They're not a ring that's, made and welded. It's a solid ring that gets punched out. And that's where you're going to connect your line to. So when you're fishing for your tuna, you're going to connect it to the solid ring up in this direction. Now, we were always concerned about, getting a tap, a hit, but not actually hooking up. So we made our Kevlar leader here about 1 inch longer than what normal, or what we've experienced on other jigs of similar style. Normally they'd be up in this area here. We drop ours down where it's just about halfway, maybe a tad more than halfway on the jig. Helps with the short bite. That's what we prefer. You don't have to worry about it getting tangled, because again, you're fishing them on this line here, and this is a kind of a pretty stiff material, and it just bounces off your line. Something that is pretty effective. This is called the Speed Squid. It comes in a couple different colors. It has a unique shape to it to give it a wobbling wiggle motion as you bring it through the water column. I'm going to post the other colors and styles right here. This one here is pink. As you see, pretty cool, neat finish on it. We sell them online at allprotacklebox.com. Free shipping. They're very reasonable because there is no middleman. It's the factory and us. That's it. We design it. We send it to our factory. They make them, we sell them. That's simple. We also have them at the AllPro Bait and Tackle store down at 8482 South Wellwood Avenue in Lyndhurst, Long Island. So you can come down there, you can actually check them out directly right there and make a purchase there. This is Captain V. Any questions, leave a comment below. Thank you. Let's get fishing.